Hey everybody, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and I am back. I don't know why I suddenly felt like there's stuff all over my face, but I did. Anyway, I'm back. This is, I think, the fourth rap session Wednesday, or Wednesday rap sessions, however you want to say it. And this is a segment of my podcast where I talk about some of my long languishing whips that I am working on. Specifically for this next little while, I am actually working on my project that I'm doing for my own make-along that I'm doing with Christi from Crochet Creations by Christi, and she will be linked down below. We have a show that we do together called Hook and Stitch Live, and if you've been here, you already know that. But for the new folks, I go live with Christi every 4 weeks or so. Is always on this channel, but the actual make-alongs connected to our show are always on her Facebook page, which is why she will be linked down below, so that if you want to participate in our make-alongs, you do that on her page. And we actually draw prizes, random prizes, until the make-along is over, and then grand prizes when the make-along is over. Now, this particular one is called the It's a Wrap Mal, and this is our first quarter make-along where you try to finish up some long languishing whips. We want to pull out some of those projects that have been sitting around. Not a hat, not something small, but something pretty substantial that you have been you have put to the side, but you really want to finish. So we are taking the first quarter of the year to get some early finishes for 2022. And for me, and if you go on her page, I mean, there are so many beautiful projects. People are already finishing things up, because a lot of times, even for me, a lot of my projects are really close to being finished, and then I just poop out. And if you just put a good couple of weeks of focus on them, you can get them done, even some of the larger ones. So we're already seeing people with finishes over there. And so for me, the project that I picked was my my mile a minute is the first thing I'm going to try to finish. Now, like I said in the last one, I really think that I'm going to finish before the quarter is over. So this make-along will go on until the end of the quarter, which is the end of March. So there are people who are finishing multiple projects. If I can finish one for this make-along, I will be satisfied. But I have gotten in the habit of bringing out some whips for you guys to see that I'm hope to also work on. So let me show you the progress on my mile a minute. Hold on. So I originally had this as a hard copy little pamphlet. I probably got it from Michael's or Joann's, but I cannot find that thing anywhere. But I was able to find it on Kindle, and so here it is. It's this particular book, and it is that exact one that's on the cover that I'm working on. And this is a beginner's guide, mile a minute Afghans to crochet. It has 5 projects in it. So as you know, I am not making mine like that. I'm making several different colors for my strips. I already have the green colorway done. So there's 5 strips, 3 colors each. So a total of 15 strips. And then I'll be ready to sew them together. So I already had the green ones done. And now I'm happy to report that I have 1, 2, and I'll show it to you a little bit better. I have 3, and now I got some ends to weave in. I have 4, and now I have 5 of the turquoise colorway. This is all Red Heart Super Saver. The darker color for me is Real Teal, and then the turquoise in the center strip, and then Soft White is the accent color. All Red Heart Super Saver. Okay, so I got, the last time you guys, I had these last two up to the white, and I had to order some Real Teal from Joann's, which it did come in. It came in real quick, and so I got it done. So I'm going to, once I get all these strips done, then the next step is obviously going to be go ahead and weave in all the ends. So now I got 5 of the green colorway, and just as a reminder, I'll just pull one. This is the Thyme, Tea Leaf, and Soft White colorway. Oh, that was the back, sorry. Thyme, Tea Leaf, and Soft White colorway. So I have 5 of those, and now I have 5 of these. And then finally, I got to start working on the Orchid, Dark Orchid Soft White. And the last time you and I met, we had 5 of the center strips in the light orchid. And now I have a little bit of progress in that colorway as well. Let me pull it out. So I've got 1 of the strips with the dark orchid all the way around, and I thought I was gonna have 2, and then I realized I was crocheting the dark orchid onto the center strip, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to the end and the numbers weren't coming out right, the pattern wasn't coming out right, and then I freaked out, and I thought that I had 1 less of the center strip clusters. So then I tried to jimmy rig it and fudge it and make something happen. So I was like, okay, good, I saved it. And then I started going down the other side. So I had gotten this side done, started going down the other side, thought I had fixed my mistake. I was almost done when I realized that the mistake, was on this side. So I had to pull out all of that, pull out most of this dark orchid, and redo it. So that is where I stand. I was hoping to come to you guys with 2 of these, at least with the dark orchid round on them, but I got 1.5. Okay, so that's some good progress there. That is where we stand. And let's see. So yeah, so here's my idea with this. The soft white is going to be the initial border. But today I had a thought that maybe what I will do is use all of the colors in the border. What do you think? I'm thinking just a single crochet, maybe there's 6 colors. So 1 soft white, and then 5 rounds of single crochet, 1 in each of the, or 6 rounds, 1 in each of the colors, and that will likely be the simple border that I will put on this entire thing. So yeah, so I think we are closing in here on at least having all the strips done, and then we can move on. So I'm very excited about that, the progress that we're making, and I'm so glad to be doing these Wednesday wrap sessions, because it's really helping me stay motivated to get this project done. So as you know, I'm keeping all the strips separated in, sorry, I just shook the table, and they're all in this giant bag that I made. All right, so that's that for that. The other whip I wanted to share with you is this pattern. Now let me look up the pattern so I can tell you the name of it and the designer. I started this one a while ago, and it's a knitting pattern that I'm going to try and see if I can find it in my library for you guys. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. for those of you who do Ravelry. And the name of this pattern is actually called, it's called Ruffled. Ruffled. And that's the scarf right there. Now, if you look at it, it looks a lot like the crochet potato chip scarf that everybody was making 1,000 years ago. But this one is knitted, and it took a bulky weight yarn, and it actually uses short rows to make the ruffles. So I started it in this yarn, Country Loom, from Loops and Threads. I don't even know if they still make Country Loom, but I have bought a lot of it because I like it a lot. And I wanted to use it for amigurumi and all these different things, but I've been using it for a lot of things. So this is a 5-ounce ball. You get 104 yards, 95 meters. It is I think it's a number 5, 100% acrylic. Recommends a 9mm hook. It's considered a super bulky, a number 6. Okay, in this colorway it's called Shell. I'm knitting it. Does it say knitting needles? Hold on, sorry. For knitting needles, it's saying the same thing. US 13, 9mm. Alright, I am using US 11, I believe. Yep, US 11. And here is mine so far. Now, I've actually been working on it. I haven't shown this on any of my segments, but I've been working on my Ruffled. And I'm down to, let me pick it up. On the first ball, I have this much yarn left. So I'm closing in on finishing out that ball. And then I will join in this ball so I can finish it. Because it does feel like it's going to take about 2 balls, and then it'll be like, you know, it'll hang like that. And it'll be either a beautiful gift. I love it. So basically, when you do the short rows, I'll link the pattern. I won't try to explain it. But it's basically the short rows that is causing that ruffle. And I absolutely love it. I love how it's coming along. I think these are Knitter's Pride fixed 16-inch circulars. I got them off Amazon, I'm pretty sure. So that's that. And I actually have been working on this. For the mile a minute, I'm using my Tulip J hook. Hi Reggie, I don't know if you'll watch this, but J hook crochet. Anyway, 6mm J hook for that. And those are my projects. Now I got one more thing to show you. It is not a long languishing whip, but I must show you this so that you can get on the bandwagon if you're not already on there. Hold on one second. Okay, so Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter, she has unintentionally started a major make-along. Okay, so her most recent episode, unless she had one more recent, it was from last week, and she featured this 2-color granny square blanket, and it is from, let's see, it's from a creator called Olga, Poltava. And Debbie had shown the ones that she made and then linked Olga in her description box, because Debbie just kept saying it's so easy, and it doesn't look easy, does it, guys? It looks really complicated. I'll link this down below as well. But so many of us, I mean, I knew as soon as I saw hers, I wanted to do it. And then when I saw the I watched the tutorial, and it really is it looks complicated, but it is simple. And I thank Olga for this. I thank Debbie for opening all of our eyes to it. Some of you guys already knew about it. I know Cherie is one of my friends here in California, but she's also an online friend as well, and she's a crocheter, and she actually made a baby sweater using this same thing, and I think she made her baby sweater a while ago. I don't know, but so I'm sure You know, other people have seen this, but I had never seen it until Debbie featured it. And I'm completely on the bandwagon with everybody else, and there are so many people that are doing this pattern. So let me show you what mine looks like so far. You can actually, Debbie showed how you can do this as a rectangle, a granny rectangle. I'm doing a square, and then I plan to come back later and do a rectangle. However, I am using Big Twist. I think my colorway, I'm using, I'll have to guess, it's right here. I'm using Big Twist Value in the colorway. What's my colorway? Dark Denim. You can kind of see that that's blue, right? Dark Denim. And then I am, for my lighter color value, I am using this. And this is the Ombre, Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. And the colorway is True Blue. Wait till you see how this is working out. I mean, I am not even, I'm in the middle of a round. But look at this, guys. Look at how it's working up. Y'all get on this bandwagon because you get a lot of bang for your buck, your crochet buck with this one. It really looks like you are doing something super intense, and it actually is very deceptively easy. And I am thoroughly enjoying the pattern. I'm having to make myself stop and do my other things so that I don't completely just focus on this. And so this is the front, and I will tell you this from experience. When you watch the tutorial, she is going to tell you, because you are using one color at a time, she's going to tell you to use a stitch marker to hold your loop until you get back to it. Go ahead and do that. I learned the hard way, and I didn't do it and it pulled out and I had to go back. So now I'm doing it. You do need that stitch marker, people. You need it. It makes, I mean, you don't have to. Okay, I was doing it for a long time without it, but the one time that I did mess it up, it was a true mess up. So I just decided to go ahead and not take the risk anymore. But anyway, I love it. I love it so much. It goes like that. And I super love the what's happening with the colors on this. Debbie did a cake with hers and a solid. I'm using the ombre in my solid. I'll do another. The next one I do is also going to be the ombre with a solid. Now, I will tell you this, that for your main color, the dark color is the accent color. Okay? That's the accent color. Your main color, my recommendation is that the main color be whatever your lighter color value is. If you do it the opposite way, it will not be as striking as this. And this is super striking. And so that is my little tip. So use the lighter color value as the main color, which is the color that you will be doing the granny square part with. Okay, make that the lighter color value, and then you will see this thing pop. Anyway, that's just my experience. I tried to do this with baby yarn. For me, in the way that I stitch, it did not work well, and maybe I could have gone down on my hook size. With this number 4, I am using my Addy crochet hook in a 4.5. I'm using a 4.5, and I love how it's coming out. It's nice and thick. Once I wash it, it'll get all drapey. You know how Red Heart yarn does. But I love this. I'm actually not going to wash it. I'm going to gift this as a baby gift. And I'll make like a matching, probably make a matching, that's the back again, a matching amigurumi to go along with it. But I just absolutely love this, and I just wanted to mention it to you guys here. So if you want to get on this bandwagon, join us, because a ton of us are making this one. Lots of YouTube creators, lots of folks that watch YouTube, a lot of people are doing it. So jump on the bandwagon. All right. Anyway, and I'm usually not a bandwagon person, so I mean, if I'm saying get on this one, you want to just stockpile some baby blankets to gift, and you want your gift to be a hit at the baby shower, or if you simply are just going to donate to something like Project Linus, this right here, Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anyway, thanks Debbie, thanks Olga. I'm so glad that we found this and that Debbie showed it to us so that we can all put this one in our toolbox. Anyway, that's gonna be it. That is gonna be all for this episode of Wednesday Wrap Sessions, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be Squared Up Saturday for me. All right. Oh, I want to tell you that next week on Tuesday I will be having another segment every Tuesday for the month of February, and it is called Crafting with Friends. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more teasing of the Seasonal Yarny YouTube hop. I'm so excited to see people, all the other creators, getting excited about it, making videos about it. Jill from the Fiber Floozy channel, she put out a video about it, which I'll link down below so you guys can get excited about this upcoming event for the crochet community on YouTube. Alright guys, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be all. I will see you in the next video. Until we meet again, keep it crafty.